welcome to Jumping the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Taco.
And I'm Danoz.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, we're back in our studios.
Yeah, well, that's it. Jeremy's in his hot little sauna. I'm in my...
I'm in my cedar box. It's not my coffin. It's a sauna.
Okay. I like that. I like this time.
Where actually are you?
I'm in my sweat box, Dan.
What do you mean you're in your sweat box? It is cedar, though, isn't it? It's like...
Yeah, Canadian mahogany cedar. Yeah, it's Cass's infrared sauna, and it makes for a perfect studio, Dan.
Okay.
Or sound booth. Yeah, and Danoz, where are you?
Dulcet tones. I'm coming from live and direct from my home office.
I had so many questions about your home office.
It's working well so far. As you can see, I've got a big screen behind me for all those occasions when work just becomes too much.
Okay, yeah. Because I was going to say, is there a box of tissues next to your mouse as well?
Look, the only thing that disrupts any of that kind of behaviour is the fact that my home office gets regular little visitors.
Ah, sure.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So,
because we were talking the other day about your office, and we were suspecting, because I wanted to ask you that, you know, you are often in an office situation with other people eating carrots and whatnot. And I just wanted to know, is there anything in particular about this office that's giving you the shiznick?
Look, if I'm totally honest, no, I love everything about working from home. Every day can be Pants Off Friday.
I was actually going to ask you a question directly related to that. Do you want to hear my top questions for Dan now he's working at home?
I do. I very much so.
Yes. So, did you have to read your wife the sexual harassment policy?
I haven't yet, but I think that's probably an oversight on my behalf, and I probably should.
Yeah, put that on the list.
Have you sexually harassed your wife yet?
Well, if
and can you tell us all about it?
Yeah.
If by that do you mean every time I walk past her, do I grab her ass? Then the answer is yes.
Yes.
It's like it's 1970 again.
Yeah, it is.
You know, the women's movement, we came so far, and then just one bloody virus, and it's all over.
And Dan's back to smacking asses.
Yeah, it's a sign of affection. It's not an open palm slap. It's just a grab and
full grope. Oh.
Yeah, a little grab and a little squeeze. Just a how's your father?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I've got another question for how Dan's working at home.
Yep. Lay it on me.
How are you stealing all your stationery?
Well, as you can see, I've got a very cool little headset.
Yes.
Courtesy of work.
Okay.
So bugger the stationery. I've also got a rather large monitor. There's a laptop over there.
Is this all courtesy of work?
This is all courtesy of work. And then look, let's move into the stationery acquisitions. Nice ream of paper.
Yes, it's
thanks.
big. Yep.
Thanks work. Can't live without at least 2 boxes of staples and a stapler.
Excellent.
We have an assorted collection of highlighters, and pens.
Yes.
Wow.
And a little bit of artwork that my lovely Evie gave me this morning.
To make it feel like home.
I was going to ask you about your kids, man. Like, are you thinking about starting a family internship so you can get your kids working from home and sort of lighten the load?
I'd say out of the 5 or so Skype-based meetings that I had today, Evie was a participant in at least 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh no, okay. Because I was gonna. One of the questions is, are you Donald ducking? So wearing a shirt, a business shirt, but not wearing any pants for your Skype meetings.
I'm definitely not wearing pants to anything, and I gave up on the shirt thing too. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
we're all in this together.
Yeah.
I'm at home. I think comfort rules the roost here.
Fair enough. My last one, and then we'll move on.
I actually have a couple of colleagues that we've had discussions about it, about how they're still rocking up to their bedroom at 9 o'clock for a video hookup wearing a business shirt, and it's like, yeah, that lasted for probably 3 days, and it's like, I like your hoodie today, buddy. You're looking good.
Yeah, it's. I know Tim's got some questions about that, hasn't he?
Yeah, I do, because I have you ever seen your boss in civilian clothes? It's like, when you see a teacher and you're like, they're not dressed the same as they would at school, and you're like, oh, there they are at the shops. They are actually a normal person. Is that what it's like when you see your boss and colleagues on the meetings?
Well, my boss is a woman, and I think
What?
the whole women's lib thing has gone so far the other way that women can rock up to work in basically anything, any day of the week, and that's fine as business attire, whereas a guy needs to wear slacks, jacket, shirt, tie optional these days, which is a welcome development. But I think.
What are you saying, that the women are wearing not professional enough, or more of a party dress rather than
underdone? I think a girl in like Hillary Clinton made the pantsuit quite famous, and a pantsuit pantaloons, if you like, can work
if you want.
But it's fair enough, because the guys can leave home in a tuxedo or a suit, and we're sorted. Like, the women are always having to work out what their attire is on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, you can never wear the same thing twice.
I feel it's too common an occurrence that you say good day to a fellow female work colleague, and you look at what they're wearing and you go, "Meh, that's a t-shirt."
Right.
How very dare you?
Like, if you can wear a t-shirt, how come I can't wear a t-shirt? Or that's actually pretty much a singlet. Like,
yeah, but she might be wearing an
you don't see me turning up
$170
in
singlet.
Yeah,
and you'll be wearing a white bloody Bonds t-shirt from Kmart.
Just because a wife beater only costs $15 doesn't mean it's still not considered a singlet.
Okay.
Hey, I was going to ask you, Dan, have you finally realised that it's your coffee breath that stinks and not everyone else's? It's actually you.
I've never had an issue with coffee breath, and I can't smell my own. But
so you think that, but you do. I bet you do.
But I've been told by my wife. No, my whole thing is it's not the coffee breath. It's the breath in the lead up to the 10 o'clock banana. You've got to get you got to get a little bit of mucus working out.
Do we have to? I mean, if you insist.
Okay.
Hey, we should probably say that this is the Easter episode.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, because we did that episode last year and we called it Easter Punnies.
I believe so.
Yeah. Do you want...
just on puns, Jezbot was getting quite prophetic the other night. I don't know what that was about, but it was good. It was some pretty solid stuff. You got
some of my future predictions.
Yeah, got anything to lay on us, Jezbot?
Well, just before we started recording, I was watching the news, as you do, and one of the future predictions came true. Tim, you'll be happy to hear.
Yeah,
that
we're all dying of coronavirus.
No, the Australia Post has just put up their latest stats, and wine deliveries, of course, are up by 700%.
Okay,
and packages are up, and also the chemist warehouse sort of dealio. People are buying online all their shampoos and whatnot. But it says here that letters, actual physical letters, Tim, are down 45%. Now, you'll remember the last prediction I said in the future, seeing an actual letter box will be as rare as seeing a telephone box these days.
Right. Actually,
already happened.
I didn't put two and two together when I read that, and I thought, yep, you're off on a tangent now. But now that you've put it that way,
wrapped it all around.
Yeah.
So that was just 1 week. One of my predictions came true. Dan, have you seen any predictions come true?
I just want to put it out there. My oldest daughter received her first handwritten letter, complete with stamp, delivered by the
Wow.
postie.
Yeah.
Only today.
What
Because
was it?
this is, well, the what this social distancing has brought about is a return to the classics, like
okay.
letter writing. It
It wasn't
just letter.
It wasn't a debt collecting agency.
No, and we've also had probably 3 rounds of random Easter egg drops in our letterbox too. So
What,
I
friendly
think
drops?
letterboxes will live on.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all right.
But they might get renamed Dropbox, but Dropbox has probably got the
Already taken, yeah,
got
trademark.
the trademark on that. So it'll be something about dump box. How does
They
that
got the
sound?
drop
Dropbox?
on Dropbox.
That's right. Well, you were saying.
Speaking of dumps, I was flicking through my socials instead of working today, and got this video footage of a police guy walking off into a reserve and dropping his stacks and taking a dump.
Ah, we got him, Sarge.
We got him,
We got him, Sarge. Got him in the act, Sarge. So where was that, Danoz?
Look, it was a fleeting glance. I didn't really pay. I had a little giggle to myself and went, the story continues.
There's more important things to.
Did he take the courtesy of taking his police hat off, or was he still wearing all of his garb?
Well, the funny part of the video was after he dropped his stacks and started shooting number 2s, another guy in a hoodie walked past and obviously probably made a throwaway comment in his general direction, and Sarge quickly pulled up his pants and started chasing this bloke.
Oh.
And the the video footage has him sort of chasing after this guy, and he's like ducking and weaving, and eventually
Was
jumps
there
the
Benny
fence.
Hill music playing?
Yeah.
There should have been. It was.
Did-
It was
did
one
he,
of those perfect situations.
Did he wipe his ass?
Well, I
Oh,
don't
no.
think he got the opportunity. It was sort of like I'm chasing after you, holding on to the holding to keep my pants actually.
So,
Ben-
being
Benny
Easter,
Hill
you're saying
special.
that eggs were being delivered into your letterbox there, Danoz.
Yes.
And we're also saying that there's we were saying Easter punnies. I pulled up a couple of
yes.
Easter jokes or
Lovely.
or rabbit themed jokes.
Will you be putting some sort of sound effect in here, Tim?
If you like, yes, I can do that.
You stupid rabbit!
Sure.
You're very accommodating, Mr. Taco.
Well, he's
Oh,
got
thank
all the
you.
time on his hands. You know,
Apparently,
who doesn't-
well,
who
you
doesn't
guys
have the
think I
time?
do. Yeah. So
How do you monetize your stream room sessions? Whatever you call them. What do you call them? Stream.
yeah.
Stream
How do I
room
manage
sessions.
it? How do I manage
No,
it?
how do you monetize it?
By donation.
Okay,
So
that's
there'll be, and also
that's never going to work.
are we in a real meeting now or? Yeah.
Sorry. My business hat always comes on whenever I put this headset on because it's the new normal for business conversations.
Now, would you like
You
one of
must
my
be insane.
Would you like one of my rabbit jokes?
I'd
Yes,
love one.
please.
What do you call a dumb bunny?
Hopping mad.
Well, that's not bad.
Now that'll be an answer for joke number 3.
No, it's a hair brain.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
You got it?
Well done. Yep.
Who do you
Easter
call?
punny number 2.
Here's another joke coming straight after the first one. Who do you call when a rabbit needs a haircut?
The hair.
Yes. Yes.
Hair.
Yes.
Hairless.
Hairdresser?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Well done, Dan. Are
Thank you,
these the
thank
same
you.
jokes
Very
as
good.
last year?
Yeah, maybe. How is a rabbit like a Q-tip?
Oh my God. Q-tip, bunny, rabbits,
Q-tip.
hairs.
Something about rubbing chalk on its knob?
No. They both have cotton tails.
Not one of your finest.
No, well, I
It's got a
didn't write
cotton
them.
tip,
So.
though. It hasn't got a cotton tail. It's got a cotton tip.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The system's flawed. So I'll come back with a few of those throughout the show. I won't bore you with all of
Easter
them
punny.
right now.
Yeah.
Easter punnies.
Well, I'd like to ask Daniel, if he's had any...
That really irks me when people say ox.
I know. I was clearing my throat.
Okay.
I've got a few questions. I haven't caught up with you since the old dizzle.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you if you've been doing your DIY or DIY projects, how you keeping busy, and have you had any Corona boners?
Several Coronas.
Do you want me to explain what a Corona boner is before you go and answer that? Because you were talking about not wearing pants before. It's not what you think.
Okay, you probably better because I was going to talk
Go
Morning
that
Glory.
way. Okay.
Huh?
No, it's not that. A Corona boner, if you don't mind there, Jeremy, I'll let you interrupt in a minute.
Go for it.
Is when you have little whoopsie-doos at home, like little accidents. Jezbot had a giant cheese platter smash over his head by accident.
Yes, and I just weighed it before we started recording, and it was 2.6 kilograms.
Oh, Jesus. But we call those accidents Corona boners.
Okay.
Have you had any incidents around the house?
Not yet. Okay,
that's good.
Yeah, so far so good. On the DIY front, it seems that my wife and I had exactly the same idea as pretty much every Australian, and we had the grand intentions of repainting the house and building a retaining wall and doing all this, at home shit. But it seems that every other Australian in the world has decided that they're going to do the same thing, and Bunnings can't cope with the influx of customers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you need yourself a ute, because then you can go there between 7 and 9. They're only taking tradies only. Yeah, you better have the right work pants on and the right ute, and then you can get in the morning.
So can I go up there with some reflective vest on and my tool belt?
It might only be for the Super Bunnings people, the ones with the power pass.
What's that?
Only the power pass shall pass.
Have you got a power pass, Jezbot?
Of course, it's anyone can have one.
Are you still working, or are you have you been virused off?
Essentially virused off, because everything's just slowed down, and some of the windows that need to go in for these buildings are in quarantine, just as we are. And so it's just a backlog of deliveries, and I'm waiting to get the windows before I can put the floors down. So I'm not unemployed, but it's slowed down. But yeah, there's some other things happening. I worked a half day today, working tomorrow on Good Friday, like a good Catholic boy.
Yep. And how's your beauty therapist wife? Is she
pretty much out of a job?
She's deemed not an essential service, and that hairy snatches are the new norm.
It's funny you should say that.
That's funny you should say that.
Yes, because in the last episode,
future predictions.
That's right.
I love it.
In the last episode, we brought that up as well. So it's very interesting that you'd bring that up.
Well, I just think the whole world should be aware that we have a dramatic change coming to the landscape. Yes, revegetation work.
Well, we saw the decline of the old crabs during the Brazilian years, and now we can't let that back. We won that war. It's a war against bloody viruses and bugs and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're right. But I'm not working either, Dan. Thanks for asking.
You are working. You're spinning up an absolute storm in that studio.
I'm working on keeping people entertained,
and everyone's enjoying it at no cost. including myself. I would add.
Will you donate? Would you click the
Donate.
donate button if it was 50 cents?
There's got to be another way.
Wow,
There's
that
gotta
was
be
a
better way.
pause.
Okay,
Dan.
$1. Yeah.
No, it's not that I won't give you 50 cents, but I just think you're worth so much more,
Okay,
Timmy
thanks.
Taco.
Give me
That's
$5
nice,
then.
thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
No, get off the
There's
whole
different
donation
levels.
train and work out how to monetize this. But I think it's the
Well,
same.
we did
it's
ask
basically
you
the
to
same.
call your bro about the beer sponsorship.
Yeah, and there's no call
yeah,
back.
but that wasn't money. You just wanted free beer to drink.
Well, that's a good point.
Come on.
Isn't
It's
that
true.
sponsorship?
Oh,
Isn't that what I would
I should,
buy with the money that I made? Beer? Yes.
I should
Yes,
ask you,
that.
Dan, how the day drinking's going.
Look, I'm a non-drinker at all during the week. I've even taken to doing these interval training sessions on a daily basis with my lovely wife, who's actually way fitter than me because she's become a bit of a gym Nazi.
Very good.
But I'm happy to participate. A, because it doesn't take too long. B, because I need to do something in order to maintain some semblance of a normal adult male physique, and
Which is
and-
overweight.
and-
yeah.
and third, and probably most importantly, because the chick in the training video is smoking.
Does she
Oh, I see.
does she send you
That's always
texts
happening.
and, to
when she's
give you
when
motivating?
she's it's very squat heavy, and who doesn't love seeing a hot chick squatting?
True.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
No. Yes. Yes.
Come on,
Yeah,
Jezbot.
yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I've just been watching a little bit different content on YouTube. I'm
Okay.
down a rabbit hole at the moment. So
Are you?
as you can see, I'm wearing my tinfoil hat at the moment.
Yeah,
and it is firmly placed on my head at the moment.
I love it. I love it when these episodes strike. Jezbot,
There's a lot of good stuff
Jez-
going on today.
Jezbot
moment.
down the rabbit hole.
Whatever.
Seeing
There's
as-
a lot of arrests going on at the moment for trafficking. But I'll just say that, do your own research.
Yeah, but there is also a lot of arrests going on in society. I heard
Human trafficking, I should say.
Well, yeah. Aside from that, I heard a guy was lying in his front lawn, having a little snooze, and he woke up to being cuffed and fined by the thought police that were stopping him from spreading the coronavirus. He was sleeping in his front lawn.
On the nature strip.
No, on his front lawn, Dan. Hello.
But not on his nature strip.
No, he was
Hey,
outside. He was outside.
I've got a
so
direct question about that because we were going to talk about Easter being a camping sort of thing, and we had on my notes like, will you take the kids out the back or out the front to have a camp out with, start a fire
don't do it
maybe,
on-
and-
don't
Yeah.
do it on your front lawn because you're not allowed to.
Well, yeah. And yeah. Why would you want to camp out on the nature strip? There's baddies and coronavirus.
No.
Out on
Nature
the-
No
strip,
nature strip.
Daniel.
Out on-
No nature strip. Front lawn. Just because the front of your house is concrete and brick, and the only grass you have is your nature strip, doesn't mean that I'm
No.
talking about
No,
nature strip.
We have nice lawns and front lawns too, but you two have got nice enclosed spaces. An element of privacy, if you will.
Safety even.
Yeah.
So, because you like to go camping on the regular, don't you, Danoz?
Well, I would love to go camping regularly, but I can't say that I have been camping so regularly. In fact, while we're just on that, Facebook sent me a little, guess what you did a year ago this weekend?
Oh, I think I know
What?
what it is, Dan.
Do you know what it is? Did you get the same thing?
Can
I'm
I
not
guess?
on
Yeah.
Can I guess? You
Yes.
guys were supposed to go bury the treasure. Instead, you got drunk and you put it in a tree.
Correct.
It's buried in a tree.
Yeah,
You can't bury something in a tree.
But we needed to find an easily identifiable thing that wasn't going to ebb and flow with the tides. It needed to be something that we were piss drunk. Yeah. Who am I kidding?
You're like, fuck this. Did you bring the shovel? I thought you bought the tent. No, I bought the wine. I thought you bought the... Yeah, exactly.
I totally forgot the frying pan. Dan was not a happy camper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Literally 1,000% unhaps.
Yeah, but Dan got a severe case of camper's drot in his nether regions, didn't you?
In his crotch.
Campers
rot in the crotch.
Yeah, it was chronic. It
Crotch
was bad. Yeah. Thank God. Thank God for that lovely gaggle of women that
had all the ointments.
Descended on us. Yeah, they actually crotch cream.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Is that going to be the
Dan.
Yeah, you did drop out.
I got a little message saying all. So yeah, don't worry. Carry on.
Good.
Is that forever going to be the unheard, the lost episode? I would say.
There was so much quality content spewing out of our mouths and brains on that.
I'll stop you right
adventure.
there. No, there wasn't.
It just wasn't recorded. It just wasn't recorded.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And there was a lot of there was a lot of panting and trying to catch your breath.
Oh, okay.
That happened the last couple of weeks before the fully shut down. Went over to Sean Enough's house and did a full hour with him. Timmy Taco did a phone in, and we got 2.5 minutes of the whole episode.
Yeah, and
I did not record
because you got absolutely flogged.
Yeah, they were inebriated.
No, we weren't. I came straight from work. It was 4:30 in the afternoon.
Well, Sean Enough was inebriated.
Yeah, that means tradies have been off for an hour. That's enough for at least a fast 6.
Look,
yeah, true.
I take offence to that, even though I have been doing a fair amount of day drinking and pretty constantly. But what are you going to do?
Speaking of which, while you guys just talk amongst yourselves, I'm just going to duck out and get a beer because, I said to Vanessa, come in after 20 minutes and give me a beer, and she hasn't done it.
Oh, what the bloody hell.
So give me a sec. You talk amongst yourselves.
While you're gone, I'll ask Dan some of his tips while staying at home. I first want to know your board game tip. What are you playing with the girls to keep you busy?
We're off board games. The only board games we have basically Snakes and Ladders, maybe chess, things that are either too hard or just shit. But we have
board games are, Dan.
Look, there are some good ones, but we have, without a word of a lie, played 57,649 rounds of Uno.
Oh, really? Yes. Uno's the go-to. You can never fail with an Uno.
And the girls love it, from 4 to 43 or 42.
Uno? More like you yes.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah. And
is this our go-to games?
Yeah. And I've also strategically renamed my personal favorite card game, Arsehole. I've renamed it El Presidente because it just sounds a little bit more PG.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
My go-to game during this season is Yahtzee. Love a good Yahtzee.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd agree.
I highly recommend it.
Down with that.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever really given Yahtzee much of a go.
Oh man, you got a yachts.
Yeah. Okay.
You got a yachts.
You got a yachts.
I did see.
We could play Yahtzee online over the waves.
Can we?
Yeah, you just set up a camera and just roll the die.
I found a good social media video link up online Texas Hold'em poker game that you can play, including betting, and you can have closed tables. I think
sounds good.
We've been talking about the betting thing because all the sports betting's pretty much over. There's horse racing and now sort of online stuff.
Yep. So now everyone's
My
just
poker.
now everyone's just on the stock market. It's basically the
Yeah,
same
but do you
thing.
think people have reverted to the old jackpot apps? You know, when it used to pop up as an ad in all your apps all the time. It was just a jackpot. You could sit there for hours and hours and hours pressing. Because you
Nope.
can't go do
not sure.
pokies. What about the little old ladies that just love a good poke? A pokey.
Who doesn't love a good poke?
Hey, Dan,
Yes.
I know you're a great chef.
Thanks.
And I know in this lockdown, you must be really turning up the Michelin star style cooking because you don't go, you go full in, don't you?
Yeah. All right. So let's have a dinner off. What did you have for dinner, Timmy?
Cook off. I had porterhouse steak, steamed vegetables on a bed of mashed potatoes.
Lovely. And how was your plating?
MasterChef
MasterChef styles?
No, I reckon below average. Because I was
Okay.
trying to get in here. I was trying to get it done in time to be in here.
Okay.
How'd you go?
I cooked a prawn in garlic butter with basil and fresh thyme linguine, and I must say it was delicious. How about you, Jezbot?
Sounds delicious.
Well, so far I've had 8 chocolate chip biscuits and I had 3 muesli bars before the podcast.
Where's Kath?
Because we were
Isn't Kath?
yeah, she's cooking now. We timed a 6:30 sharp podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
And
did.
my
yeah.
lovely wife
That's
is
before
the
you-
Michelin chef.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was
she's-
going to say,
she's been
she's
cutting
a bit
up
of a
pumpkin.
gourmand.
Look, I know that
Gourmand.
there's pumpkin croutons. I saw. What else did I say? I don't know. She's doing something in there. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
I
What
don't
she
think I've
made
ever
me,
heard of a pumpkin crouton.
I haven't either. Jezbot doesn't know what he's talking about. Go back to your
Now,
2
what you
minute
do-
noodles.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
chop the butternut pumpkin up into fine cubes, and you oven roast them for a while, and you almost char them up, and that is the crouton style.
What you do, Dan, is you get a handful of frozen vegetables out of the fridge and you whack them in your 2 minute noodles to spice it up a little.
Yeah. Speaking of pumpkin croutons, what do you think of that mighty pumpkin that I plucked from my garden?
yes,
earlier
well
this
done.
week?
Ooh, that
You
was
finally-
it was a
Finally
gargantuan.
did it, Dan. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I was going to give you a bit of.
Yeah,
I'll give
thank
you a
you.
bit of that.
Yeah.
Hey,
thank you.
how many pumpkins do you get off your standard plants?
I probably have another 4 that I can see, but it's so rambling and everywhere that they're probably anywhere. So I've probably got about 30 kilos of pumpkin about to be picked.
Yeah.
So
But what do you do on the size thing? Because I know with a good zook or a cuke, if you let him get too big, like you get too greedy and you go, oh, look at this bastard, he's getting fucking huge.
Yeah.
They don't taste any good when they're
No,
as
they
big as my
don't.
cock.
No, when a zook gets to cock size, man cock size.
Okay, I was going to say your cock size or man cock size.
No, seriously, if you let it get over, say
Yeah.
the half a
This will be revealing.
an A4 piece of paper.
No, they
Okay.
want to be a good 7 to 9 inches. Once they get past that, and once they harden off, the seeds start growing big, and the you can't chew the skin, and
Hey,
And-
hey, Dan.
and
Do they-
Dan, can you
nobody-
can you please?
nobody wants to polish the knob.
In the last episode, I gave my hot tips on how to strike a cutting, and
Did
it was,
you?
yeah. So I mean, you
And it
almost
tur-
did that
it-
there.
it-
Everything
it
with
turned
garden
very
is double
sexual.
entendre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your process of picking the perfect zook off your plant?
Look, don't have zooks, but I can talk planting out. I can talk out planting out cabbage seedlings. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah,
hot.
yeah. How does that make you
Yeah,
feel?
give us some.
Getting tingles?
Pretty good.
So, so I planted planted a good whack of seeds.
Was it a whack of seeds?
Yeah, it was a good whack. It was a good whack. Probably a couple of weeks ago, and thought, I'll give them time to acclimatise, and they've.
When you put your seeds in, do you put them finger deep?
Yeah, you do, and there's
into the soil.
Hey, would you soak your seed overnight?
Can do.
Oh,
anyway,
all right.
So
All right,
You don't have, you don't have to go into it. That's
that was
fine.
special. That was special.
Yeah, that was good.
I want to make
okay,
gardening hot.
I'm going pretty garden heavy too, Jezbot. Don't worry about that.
What do you call a bunny who tells jokes?
Funny.
Yeah, a funny bunny. Correct.
Okay, that's good. Well done, Jezbot.
Yep,
That was
that's,
me, actually.
One for 9.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Go on, get us a good pun. A punny. Can't call the episode Easter Punny if we got no punnies.
I was just listening to the radio on my way into town, and apparently an actress just killed herself. Oh, who?
Yeah, give us a name.
I can't remember. I think her name was Reese something.
With
a spoon?
No, with a knife.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You did it.
What do you do? What do you do with holy water?
You don't let it on your forehead because then you've probably got the corona.
You boil the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the same sort of thing.
You've done
Yeah.
it. I've done it.
Sorry.
Will glass coffins be a success? Remains to be seen.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna ask you boys about again with the personal hygiene, but have you let your shaving regime go a little?
No, I need to be presenting as though I'm professional in a relaxed environment on Skype 5 times a day, so I'm shaving.
Right.
Okay. So
I
you
think
are
we
shaving.
can all agree that I have the thickest beard here.
You do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because
I'm impressed.
I've only been shaving.
I'm not even
I've only
angry.
been shaving my upper lip, and
Okay.
I'm getting my scratch on. How long does the hair growing scratch?
You're going
go?
for the Amish beard, are you?
Well, look, I just haven't gone there. You know, I haven't gone down. I've just gone dip up the top of lip.
Yeah. The itch lasts for? Yeah, well, it comes and goes. I'll tell you, I could...
No, it comes on hard.
'cause-
It comes on hard and it doesn't let up until you give up.
Yeah, see, that's what I find.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, look, I mean, you might have to just harden up a little bit. And you got to get through that first itchy bit. But that's from a clean shave. I haven't clean shaved since my wedding, which is a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so you are almost at that stage where you'd feel weird having a bald.
Look, I'll have a good scratch in the microphone right now. You can hear my beard, but when I do that, because we're in the lockdown, I guess the personal hygiene. I know you wanted to touch on this, Tim, isn't as good as it could be. Let's say, you might even need to use a little bit of anti-dandruff shampoo on your beard there, Tim. When it gets this long,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. All right. It might be
get a few flakies.
Okay. It might be a dry
Dead skin.
situation. Okay.
Do you,
Get yourself a beard lotion or something.
is it just me, or when you're shampooing on your daily wash, do you give your pubes a bit of a shampoo too?
If I had any, I would probably.
Okay.
No, I do. No. It's
that's all levels of- that's all
a,
levels of
That's a
gross.
young man's game.
Shampooing your pubes is a young man's game.
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh, just
I don't
think
know anything anymore.
it's a way of making a product go further. Wash something else with it while you've got it on your hands.
Can we
Hey,
wash
Dad,
our
wash-
bodies with shampoo?
Can we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's soap,
I don't
right?
know. My whole issue with liquid soap washes that Cass always recommends is
Swears
that
by. Yeah.
I don't get that squelchy clean feeling. So I need to use a traditional cake of soap so that when I get out of the shower, I go and I feel clean.
Yeah,
Squeaky
and
clean.
that feelings is all the oils being rubbed off your skin.
Look,
It's not good. Soap's
look at
no
me.
good, and
Look
it
at
leaves
me.
a
Look at
scunge
me.
on
Yeah,
your
but
bathroom
do
windows and
do
stuff.
I look like I'm lacking in natural oils?
See,
No.
yeah, you
No.
do look greasy.
Not greasy, just abundant
Shiny.
in natural oils.
Now, I often stir up Jez and Cass by telling them that part of my washing regime is to rub a bar of soap on my face.
Yep.
Yeah, she
And
doesn't
always-
like it.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, I
And
swear.
I'll tell you why, Tim.
I swear by
I'll
it
tell you
too.
why. I know we've just been talking about letting the hygiene go during the crisis in your home, and you're not in the routine of clean. Know the routine.
Yep.
And so I would like to ask, Dan, you haven't been putting on a suit. You've been wearing t-shirts and whatnot. But how is the person?
Don't forget the no
How
pants.
is the personal hygiene? And I'd like to say that Cass is doing the routine of getting up in the morning, having full shower, full makeup, putting pants on, putting clothes on, like proper pants.
That's a shame.
Like normal people's pants, not just
Okay.
sweats. And
Yeah.
then going about the day.
Yeah.
Although there are some sweats in there.
What's a day consist of?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
She walks from one end of the house
Yeah.
to the other.
Yeah.
No, she's busy doing posts and walking dogs and cooking, cleaning, staying in the kitchen pretty much.
Okay.
No, she's keeping busy. She's keeping busy and very positive, and she's doing very well.
That's good. That's good.
How's your wife with being having parents over in China? I was wondering about that.
Yeah, no, they're all good. They've all been in isolation now for months, and basically, they're coping all right.
It's all good
but,
now? Yeah,
but
good.
my lovely wife is not doing her hair and makeup every morning and putting on her finest attire, but she has.
Now that when you say it back to me, it does sound like I wrote a book of how to be a good wife in the 1940s.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she
Make
must
sure you
get
get
up
up
and-
every morning.
Put on the makeup and put on your pants.
Tiana's adopted a bit of a liking of all things activewear. So
Excellent.
she's been flogging herself in these
Excellent.
interval training sessions. So I pipe up for a quick 30 minutes because I can't be focused.
Plenty of squats.
Sitting in
It's a
front
long
of my computer.
time, Dan.
It's good.
That's,
It feels good.
That's 27 minutes longer than I go. if you know
Feels
what
good.
I mean.
Feels good. Feels good. I'm
No, I
feeling
don't.
I'm feeling like it's doing good things for my health. But
All right, I've got more questions about how you're dealing with this, Dan.
okay, lay it on me. Hey, hang on before you do
Okay, so
that.
you-
If a child
Yeah.
refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest?
He's the bunny.
I like it.
I
What kind of music does that bunny listen to? Hip hop.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. So go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead.
Well, you've given us the food tip, and you've told us how you're working, and you've given us your game extravaganza, like you.
Why
you're
is
not doing
this?
any games,
Why is
no
this?
games.
Why is this just quizzing me?
Because I haven't
because
seen
we've-
you in
Okay,
or talked
okay,
to you
yeah,
in
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. And Jeremy and I catch up on the phone every fucking 5 minutes.
Just on that, have you noticed that this whole social distancing thing has brought families really, really together? Like we have a WhatsApp group just with the immediate family members in my family, and it's fucking beeping at me. I would say a good 10 times an hour, all day, every day. Plus plus video link ups and just photos of food and all of this shit that just never seemed to be important. And now you appreciate because it's a connection with the outside world.
Man, I like that. But can we make a social agreement that, I want to see my family barely. I barely want to talk to the people I know. No, that's not true, but it's
God bless you.
Can we just agree that I don't want to see how any celebrity is keeping busy, teaching their kids, keeping busy at home.
Yeah.
How they're doing their job at home. I just saw a ballet dancers, from the Russian.
You don't want to, but the average Joe blogs, which I'm not one of those either, laps that shit up. If it wasn't being lapped up, they wouldn't do it. So unfortunately,
or are they contractually obliged to?
No, this is just
make these at-home videos.
This is just the fucked up world we live in. For some reason, we think that because they've been in a movie one time, which is way less impressive than being on a podcast that's done 200 and how many episodes?
27, 227.
So many. That's way more impressive. So they should really be watching our TikTok dances.
Yeah, but how do you monetize a podcast, Dan? Jeremy, continue.
Just don't.
Haven't worked that out yet.
Doing it because you like doing it.
No, I think what it is sooner or later one of the big FM stations is going to notice this magical chemistry that is
Jezbot.
Jump in the turnstyle.
That's Timmy
Talk. Classic hits from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and the 20s.
And today and tomorrow.
No, it just doesn't seem like a good job.
It does seem like a good job.
Golden oldies.
Do you know how much money those people are getting paid?
I don't care.
Oh, just get over yourself, Jezbot. Call it a 9-to-5 job, and just
don't want
appreciate
to do it, mate. I just would not be able to go in there and listen to.
You happily do it for free in your little cedar sweatbox. So just imagine you were getting $500,000 a year to do it.
Then they own me.
So
I
what?
have to say what they tell me to say.
So
fuck that, man.
So what?
I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, but you have to listen to that on the worksite, don't you, Jez? Isn't it all Triple M?
It is all around me. It is all around me on the worksite. And I will admit it. I am a PBS community radio Triple R guy, but during the day there is a little bit too much talky and not enough singy. Yeah, and I need more music during the day from the community radios. Like, I know it brings communities together, and they're trying to do a podcast during the day, but I'm at work. I want to hear music. I end up going to Golden Oldies.
Okay, this is a community concern.
You go to.
No, this is confessions, mate.
104.
Oh, the confession box.
You go to 104.3 as a fallback to your
Yeah, because
PBS
do you know why they go?
chit-chat.
They do lunchtime, no ads. Then they go all 80s for the next half an hour, and they do blocks. And so it's like I don't have to listen to Eddie Maguire in the morning, and then interrupting.
You need to
play
upgrade
a block of music.
You need to upgrade your data plan and get a streaming music service.
Spotify.
Well,
but then I've got to pay. Yeah, it's too much.
You don't have to pay much. It's cheap.
Yeah, but then you got
We're
that.
not
You got
sponsored by
fucking
Spotify.
Netflix. You got that. You got Netflix. You got Stan.
Apparently, you can get Amazon Prime for $4 a month. Shout out to
extra
Amazon Prime.
And you can get Timmy Taco's
that's how you make
Stream
money.
Room every Saturday night for
Presented
minimum
by
50 cents,
Amazon Prime.
maximum. Yeah, and then you're right though,
just-
Tim, because then you've got your internet bill, you've got your phone bill, your water, your gas, your bloody rego. Then you've got your stands, your Netflix, your Prime Video. Then you got your Spotify. Then Timmy Taco wants money out of me, bloody hell.
Yeah, now Timmy Taco wants 50 cents out of me.
But aren't you grateful at a time like now that you don't live in America?
I always think
guess.
that.
Yeah.
Those fucking poor fuckers.
Yeah, they're not having a great time over there.
Bloody
Did
Donald
they ever have a
Trump.
great time?
Bloody Donald Trump is a fuck knuckle.
So this just
Yeah,
got
well,
this just got
look.
political. Politics.
Oh, sorry.
We told you
No,
about
that was
politics,
it.
Danos.
No, we got it in. Oh, it's just a disgrace. He's a disgrace.
Well, I'll tell you what's not a disgrace. Everyone's getting arrested right now for human trafficking, so that's good. I don't care. It's happening all over the world. Do a little bit of research.
Human trafficking.
Everyone out there.
Oh no, here's the conspiracies coming on.
No, it's not.
That's not a conspiracy. That's true.
Man, I've got a list just from tonight. I looked it up on BBC News. Just go human trafficking arrests lately.
Okay.
And you will see pages of it.
There's a lot of bad shit going on in the world at the moment. It's
not very funny. No, but that's good stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's positive.
Do you want to hear a list? Do you want to hear another list?
That actually made me feel a little bit down. Have you got an uplifting list?
Yeah, I've got an upbeat list. And
Is it full of puns?
It's not puns, but it is Easter-based. It's funny you should say that because I was thinking about Easter and what's the most significant thing about Easter, and it's pretty much crucifixions, yeah?
Yeah.
So here's the top 10 lists of the people being crucified in history.
Okay,
hang on. Before you do that, I've just had word that the Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "Get down" anymore when the president's about to be attacked. Now they have to yell "Donald Duck."
which I can see you are Donald Ducking right now.
He is Donald
on,
Ducking.
please.
Yeah, please. You're offending all
No,
of us.
I did have a top 10 list.
As you were, Jezbot.
I had the top 10 list of all the crucifixions.
Oh, I love a
No,
Jezbot
but then,
list.
dudes, I started looking it up, and I realised that one, all the crucifixions happened in Roman and Catholic times.
Oh, no modern
We all know-
crucifixions.
Well, we know what number one is. It's Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, he made it to number one, did he?
Well, he's number one with a bullet.
Okay,
yeah.
is number one with a cross.
Jezbot, I've been reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
Just like the Bible.
Yeah,
And then
sure.
it goes right through. It goes through all St. Peter's and all these people that were crucified. And then I realized, geez, it's getting a bit dark. Let's see with the modern use of it. And you do not want to do that over Easter. There's the hot tip. Don't look up modern use of crucifixion.
Okay, what
And
are they
so
doing?
I've abandoned the list. I've abandoned the list. It's,
So tell us about hotspots for modern crucifixion. I'm guessing Saudi Arabia.
Are they still doing it?
Oh,
Yeah.
they've got some pretty ordinary ways of dealing with criminals.
Okay.
look,
Crucifixion
you've
is
got
up
your
there, though.
This is all Wikipedia, so whatever. But when you jihad someone, there's a lot of terrorist stuff here, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. In culture and arts, look, boys, it's pretty depressing. I should have really done some more research.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you
Basically
should have
just wanted
actually
to bring-
read it. Yeah, I've got a list, but I didn't read it.
No, and I'm not going to read it out either.
I've got a I've got a question
I'll give
for
you.
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
sorry, Timo. You go.
Go for it. No, you go, Dan. Please.
Okay, I've got a quick question for you. What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
No idea.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Sorry.
I think in this Easter time we should remember Jesus Christ for his crucifixion. But there was also Saint Peter, I think, was crucified upside down. That's a hard way to go.
Yes.
And St. Peter was crucified, and he's underneath the Vatican.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because when
Hey,
I
do you reckon
visited the
you would tell your
Vatican,
kids these stories?
no, we're going to go visit it. We're going to go have a look.
Where?
You actually go down the stairs in the middle of the Vatican, and there is jolly old St. Peter, who was crucified
I think
upside
maybe
down.
I think maybe Dan's thinking about going to the Vatican in circa 2027
40?
when they
Yeah.
when they open it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, I won't be going to New York for at least until they clean up the bloody rubbish.
It'd
Yeah.
be good though.
No, I think we're a while off visits to
New York. Anywhere.
Yeah, I think we are too.
In fact, advice is don't even visit your holiday home.
Yeah, you're not even allowed to do that.
Yeah. I really don't like all the posters on the road saying "bloody go home." What are you doing? Yeah. Go home.
Why are you driving?
Concerned citizens, don't hold it against them. They're just taking offence at the fact that there's a minority of the population that aren't following good advice.
Tim's having it.
You don't like him?
Throwing up.
No, I just fucking. I'm sick to my goddamn stomach of hearing it.
Well, where have you been? Where have you been?
I've been at home, you cunt.
Yeah, so you've been doing the right thing.
Yeah, but I'm just fucking sick of hearing about it.
And I'm sick of hearing the language. I'm sick of hearing the language about it, like the new normal.
I know, I do.
But it's look. I can't work from home.
Last time we spoke, you found a whole other bunch of phrases offensive. I just think you like finding phrases offensive.
I do.
No, it's not offensive. It's just like, get out of my face. Don't tell me this is my new normal, bro.
No. What was some of the 1,000%, 100%?
Recommendation. 1,000% recommendation. Speaking on that, let's end on this because that is the last thing on my notes. Dead set.
Sure.
Daniel, or Danoz, as we like to call you. I want your snooze review. 1,000% recommendation. Literally, what do we have to watch this week? And you're not allowed to say the bloody fucking Tiger King.
I've just finished.
I want to hear it.
I've just finished season 3 of Ozark. Arguably the best season yet. I'm gonna put it out there and say this series rivals Breaking Bad.
You reckon?
Yep.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because
I'm not going to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah. No, Jezbot's out.
It's that good.
But is it as good as The Wire?
That's just for you, Jezbot.
That is just for you, Jezbot.
All right. Well, with that, I reckon we've done it. I reckon that's a full.
Well, what about your bloody recommendation, you prick?
Yeah, give us one recommendation.
I'll take with no give.
Recommendations.
Right, before we go.
I would say download and listen to the podcast The Dollop.
Okay.
Also, the Conspiracy Farm.
I'm not down.
Tinfoil Hat.
Yes.
I've got another one for you. It's called Hunters, starring Al Pacino, and it's on Amazon Prime, I believe. But I don't know.
You really are pushing that Amazon Prime.
No.
Fucking...
You are going hard in.
Well, all sponsors are good sponsors.
Especially if it's Amazon Prime.
It's a bunch of Jews that survived the Holocaust hunting Nazis in America in 1983, and it's good viewing.
Is it Quentin Tarantino style Nazi hunt or Nazi hunt?
Close to. It's bloody.
Okay, can we while we wrap it up here, boys? Can I just give you one little topical yet Easter-based rabbit joke?
Yeah.
Please do.
Why does the bunny bring toilet paper to the party?
Because he's a runny bunny.
I like it. No, because he's a party pooper.
Hey.
Yeah.
I've got like a godly final sign off for you. I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
Was it Amazon Prime?
Well, Daniel, that was amazing. Amazon Prime, Amazon Jeff Bezos for President 2024.
Did you guys see Four Corners this week?
Nah.
Yeah.
I watched
that one, mate.
Global domination through data analytics. Watch out for Amazon.
Oh, yes.
Watch out.
Yeah, baby.
Watch out for Amazon. That may damage our chances at sponsorship.
I'd like to say that it's been a pleasure having you boys here. Happy Easter.
Same to you.
And also with you.
don't forget to pray to the Lord Jesus Christ. He is up on that cross this weekend. But the good thing is he dies and he gets brought back to life. I don't want to spoiler alert, but he will die and he will come again.
Peace be with you, brothers.
And also with you, Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Danoz.
And I'm Jezbot.
Thanks for listening. See you on the other side.
Jumping the turnstile. Yeah.
Booyah.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hopping over the turnstile. That technique is like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away because and there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some fairs in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That little technique, I pull the turnstile back like that, boom, boom. My upper body is not moving, just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.